Hello, this is Sheshachalam from Astroguide Mysore. So today let us go into Vishnu Yoga, a little complicated yoga, and that's why I'm using the board. Here the Navamsha and the Lord of the Navamsha in which a particular planet is placed is taken back into the D1 chart, that is the Rashi Kundali, and seen. This is what is called Rashi Tulya Amsha, Amsha Tulya Rashi. That means the dispositor of the ninth lord in this case is very important. So the dispositor not in the D1 chart. Usually what we would do is, like for example, the ninth lord here is Mars. The dispositor of Mars is Mars itself because it is sitting in Mesha Rashi, that is Aries. So the dispositor means the owner of that particular Rashi, that is the lord of the uh, sign in which the planet is placed is known as the dispositor. But here we are talking about the dispositor of the D9. So that means the placement of the ninth lord in the D9 Navamsha Kundali has to be seen. Here the placement of Mars in D9, maybe this is sitting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth Amsha, that is Bharani Nakshatra, first pada. Ashwini, 1, 2, 3, 4 fall in Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. The fifth one is Bharani 1. So Bharani 1, 2, 3, 4, Kritika 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how it is placed in the plotted in the D9 chart. So here Mars being placed in this particular Amsha in the sign of Leo in the D9 chart clearly shows that the dispositor, the owner of that particular Amsha house, the Rashi, is Sun. So that has to be taken into consideration. So what are the conditions? The dispositor of the ninth lord's position in the D9, that is the lord of the Amsha of the Rashi of D9 where the ninth lord is posited, and the 10th lord of the D1 chart. Here the 10th lord is Jupiter. So the 10th lord and the ninth lord itself, that is Mars. In this case, Mars is the ninth lord, Jupiter is the 10th lord. They themselves getting posited together itself gives Dharma Karma Adipati Yoga, which is a very, very high standard Raja Yoga. And in this case, it is these both are being posited in the second house, Dhanasthana, the house of wealth, prosperity, with the dispositor from D9, that is Sun. And in this case, a classical example, Sun is exalted. It is not combusting the other two planets. Keep it in mind, because when it combusts, the strength of the yoga decreases. So let us say these are all spaced happily. The spacing is good and there doesn't seem to be any difficulty here. The Lagnadipati going to the second house also is giving rise to a Raja Yoga or a Dhana Yoga, and this particular combination comes under Vishnu Yoga. So once again I'll repeat, the Lord of the sign in D9 where the ninth Lord is posited and the 10th Lord of the D1, that is the Rashi Kundali, the ninth Lord of the D1, again the Rashi Kundali, are all three to be posited in the second house in the Dhanasthana, which gives rise to Vishnu Yoga, one of the strongest of all yogas I have taught till date. Even Vasumati Yoga is beaten down because this comes to the first rank, number one. So what are the results of this yoga? A person will be very comfortable in life, very content, will make a lot of money, crores and crores of money. So millionaire, Will be strong, well versed with languages, excellent in debate, discussion, and putting forward perceptions and opinions. Very important for a leader, because if a leader cannot put across his idea, then what sort of a leader he is for any group or community? So he can become an excellent leader and will live a very long life. Here, the dispositor of what we shown from the D9 to D1, the transferring of the what we call as Navamshatulya Rashi, Amshatulya Rashi, is helping in giving very good health, and also health, wealth, and prosperity with good longevity. So a person can be very well placed in his society, will be a believer or of God, ritualistic, and also he'll be very righteous, ethical person. So this is a fantastic yoga. Please try to understand here. I have taken the classical yoga, where the Lagnadipati is itself involved, but in regular terms, it doesn't show anywhere that the Lagnadipati has to be involved. Here, consequentially, the 10th Lord is also the ascendant Lord, and the second Lord is also the 9th Lord. So it's a very classic thing. So, but in certain cases, it doesn't mean that the Lagnadipati or the second Lord have to be involved at all. The 9th, the 10th, and the dispositor from the D9 have to involve. So people will ask me now that whether, see, I have this yoga, but I am not getting the result. You please see whether the ascendant itself is now got tarnished in the chart. Then it will be difficult for the man to rise up to the expectations of the yoga. If you are expecting something from the yoga, you also should be having the capability of enjoying the yoga, creating the yoga, and you should have that strength in the body, mind, and the soul to have the yoga in the chart. If you don't have the yoga and the yoga has simply got formed in the chart, it will not give you the results. So these come under cancellation of yogas. So the cancellation of Vishnu yoga is if the Lagnadipati goes and sits in the 8th house, if the Lagnadipati is along with the 8th Lord, and if the Lagnadipati is Nicha and it is posited with malefics like Rahu, like a retro Saturn, these yogas will not manifest. So this has to be kept in mind. So Vishnu yoga is one of the best Raja yogas, Dhana yoga, and many other things. Thank you very much for today's class.